Give us a clap. Nice.
So, the first thing that I would like you to do is close your eyes. Just sit and relax. Breathe deep.
Fata Morgana.
Fata Morgana.
Fata Morgana.
Fata Morgana.
Fat Morgan.
Where do I start? Oh my God.
Really, a very intentional record.
To me, the new album feels a little bit more mature.
This record represents us really fighting through a lot of odds and things that were against us, or that we perceive to be against us maybe, to get to a place where it feels like literally we could have not taken it any further, you know?
It just feels like the next piece of the puzzle, the next mile in the marathon.
Like, it took a long time to actually make this album.
This is the busiest I've ever been. This is the most I've ever worked on this project.
Looking back at it, I think it was just like it was a very intense time, but a very beautiful and great time.
It also just feels like this is the road. Like this is the road, you know? We've got to walk down it somehow and see what happens. For the release of our new album, we're creating all the visual content in our home countries.
We tried to fit in like a year's worth of work in like 17 days.
Well, we're working with Xander Ferreira, who's a good friend. And he's also from South Africa, just like John. So we've been driving around for the last 3 days like headless chickens from one place to the next, to the next, to the next, to get one thing there and another thing there. Did you take cards as well? No, just cash. Oh, now we have to go and drive again. Coming.
So we're at the start of our journey here in Cape Town, and we only have 3 days to get everything we need for the shoot. A lot of people, you know, doing us huge favors. Like my parents came, my mom and dad, Janine and Philip.
No, this reminds me of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
This is part of our taking. There's all these boxes that haven't been checked yet. I'm stressed.
Good one. Take care. Bye-bye.
We've got the mechanic here on every second day.
How old is this machine?
Your battery's been running for 86 years.
Wow.
Part of Xander's concept was to develop a look for us that is like striking and recognizable, and I was like, yes, sign me up. So then we had some hats made there.
Like attached to the side like that.
That looks good on you too, actually.
Well, that's cute.
Yeah.
It looks really cool. How does it feel? Does it feel like it can go a little bit bigger?
Maybe slightly. I mean,
Yeah.
like this, I guess it feels like it'll stay on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the other part of our new look were the outfits, and we did that in collaboration with AKJP and a really awesome seamstress called Elaine Duplessis.
It's exciting. I mean, you know, it's like we're doing it all ourselves with Xander, our friend, and with Shaheen, and figuring it all out. How are we gonna fit all this stuff in the car?
I grew up in a farm. We packed a lot of vegetables, so I think it will be all right. The wine, very important, the wine, you know? Here we go.
So we're heading to our first shooting location, and it's in a place called Agulhas, which is on the actual southern tip of Africa.
First day, hitting the road, super excited.
We are eating pies in the skies. We are now at this place and Zandan has sourced it and he's been here and he said the pies are really good and we're gonna go to sample them right now.
It's very nice. This is apparently the number one farm stall in the Western Cape. So one universal truth, whether you're in a band or in a crew, is that food heals all wounds. So in Agulhas, we stayed at this really, really beautiful farm called Springfield Farm.
The shadow, yeah, and the faint, misty things around the corner type of thing.
I was sleeping in the car, guys. Tonight you better sleep tight.
It's just this place that's really steeped in history. I think it's a few hundred years old. It was one of the first settlements in that part of the country. And it was very, very close to the dunes that we were going to be shooting at. And now we are heading to the dunes where we will be shooting tomorrow.
We decided to do it here because I think anywhere you go in this country, it's just magical.
We're in this place where, okay, well, we have to figure out how to get things in our music in front of people because we still do it with the same passion that we've ever done it. You know, we still want to do this. In many ways, there is a lot of pressure resting on this because, you know, we have to make our own music videos now. I mean, we're trying to kind of do it at quite a high level in many ways on quite a low budget.
You know, if you guys just stand there on the little peak. So 6:11, we'll start losing light.
Okay.
I think you can walk easily to
10
the
minutes.
spots, 10, 15 minutes, yeah.
The shoes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh shit, what was
You
that?
see? Sinkhole.
So it's not like a snake or something? It goes like down there. The worms. Like, check it out.
Did you see the new dude?
For me, it's just, you know, I want to just keep doing something that I feel is good and that adds something good to the world because I think that that's what it means to be like human and like live this life and exist, you know? We slept so well and so much.
Now's the time. It's exactly.
We're doing the first shots of the Fata Morgana music video shoot and photo shoot and everything. We're here on the beach.
I need to make it darker. You know, we wanted to get here dark and like we realized it got a little bit light quicker. When we arrived, the first 10 minutes, 50 minutes, I was like, fuck, you know, because I was like, shit, it's not dark, it's not what I have in my mind. But the thing is, we got some really beautiful shots of something different that we didn't plan. So I guess that's just going to be the nature of the beast, you know, we just have to take it.
So there's a few shots that we didn't manage to get, but we're experimenting and trying some stuff, and I think everything looks really cool that I've seen, or that we've tried. But we'll see, I don't know.
We're here to create pictures and videos, so we'll just make some vibes, you know. Let's see what we get, and hopefully it's beautiful.
falling asleep. I feel like it's something we've never really done as St. Lucia. There's something kind of like a little bit of a wink at like something almost like Japanesey or Asian. There's like a slightly Asian or exotic vibe to it in that kind of direction.
I'm going to go up to the dunes through the jungle with all the gear.
Shaheen and Zandra over there, balancing the Ronin. Patti is laying everything out over here on the tarp. And we're getting ready to shoot some stuff here.
I've been on dunes, but not like that. It felt like I was in a desert, you know? That was really cool.
I am going to play the violin beautifully, like a real professional.
Sorry, we're gonna start again.
Nice, Shane. That's great. That's great. Just keep going.
The overall theme of the video is surreal reality.
Dream world, sort of, yeah, surrealism, dream world.
Beautiful, but like nature, really a natural setting with some surreal elements that are subtle. You know, it's not like
Sort of like a
surreal.
dreamy journey. You don't quite know, you know what I mean? It's like this kind of foggy.
It maybe makes you feel slightly uneasy. It's not all just happy.
Yeah, it's not all just to evoke some kind of emotion, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little adventure, you know? I feel like it was like a little adventure as well as creating beautiful stuff.
I just feel like when I make a piece of music that I am proud of and feel really good about, it communicates something that I couldn't communicate by telling it to you. Like I could not say that thing that I want to say just with language. You're saying something that cuts deep, that's beyond just literal language.
I would like people to go back and listen to this music, any of the records, and feel what we all have felt for so many years, which is just a really genuine sense of expression. There's no bullshit. Zero. Nothing. It's all heart, dude. Jean and Patti could never do anything else. They have to. It's almost like that primal need. It's like you can't do anything else. You have to do it. If you don't do it, you won't feel fulfilled.
There's like a duty of an artist to try and like we're kind of sacrificing ourselves a little bit in some way to make the world a better place.
Personally, I mean, I've never released my own record, produced tons of records, been on tons of records, written tons of songs, but fuck, dude, I'm terrified to release my own music. Terrified. I respect it so much when somebody's just, put their whole shit out there.
How do you describe a feeling that's inside of you that kind of makes sense, but cannot maybe be described? It's just a feeling and you're sort of led by a feeling. And I feel like this album specifically has been that, has been like grown from like a little seed that's been planted and it's grown, and like this feeling just keeps leading you to a place. That is sums up Fata Morgana for me. It's a feeling that you follow, that you listen to, that you nurture, that you go with. And yeah, I think in life, these journeys often take an inward turn and you just have to listen. We forget to listen a lot. And I really love this album because it's a good feeling.
I think for me, what I've been looking for really is this natural canvas, the stock landscapes that seem very surreal and that is outer-worldly. A landscape that looks very minimal and empty, almost like it could be a studio or a stage. So I think all these landscapes for me are like natural canvases that we put something in, and when you put one thing in that can be very small, it could really pop out. And you bring in that surrealism, you bring in the abstraction.
Skorsteenberg, chimney, mountain. It's such a striking place, you know? It's so, like, in a way, it's so vast, and like the colors are like vibrant and hot and cold at the same time, you know? It's just a really cool place.
We're really trying to work with all the magic hours, with the sunrise and sunset, so it's like early mornings, late nights. But I think it's worth it, you know, like in the end of the day, you gotta go through the uncomfortable to make beautiful things. So some things in a way we know that we want to do, we need to do the red carpet.
Yeah.
You know, that's outward like that. We're going to shoot the majority of the stuff like afternoon and into the sunset.
Yeah.
You know?
The theater within nature. And again, like if you compare it to like the dunes, completely different vegetation, completely different climate even, you know.
I'm extremely hot. We're here in the desert and it's being very desert-like and just full-on direct sunlight, and we're sitting in these outfits that are like very thick, almost denim-like material. Yeah, beautiful material, but very hot. So I think creating music or creating any kind of art it's a balance between control and relinquishing control. Like I think, you know, it's like in some things in the way, there were all these weird things that happened there where like, it was like basically the outro of another song that I wrote, but then I ended up realizing, okay, this is just great as a track by itself, and I got rid of the first part. And so we recorded it as a live band in the studio. We did these live band sessions. I just worked on it for a long time and somehow I didn't feel like it was coming together. And then one day, just kind of like out of just maybe a bit of frustration, but also just like, oh, let's just try something new. I just totally chopped the whole thing up and made this basically what it is now. And then somehow lost the session. So all I had from that thing that I made was literally just that audio file of my own rough mix. And that's actually what's on the album now. Like we basically just got that mastered because we couldn't find the old session. It was just a thing that I did very much in the moment, not sounding perfect at all to my ears, but in some way, because of that, it has this kind of perfectly unkempt kind of quality to it, you know? So that's kind of the control aspect that is, it's just good to relinquish it sometimes, or a lot.
We are doing something that's very ambitious in terms of the amount that we're doing. So we're just trying to wear many hats. So I think the challenges really is just, you know, people.
So fortunately, my dad drove down from Johannesburg over a couple days to come and help us carry some of the gear around, and also to braai for us every night, pretty much.
Came down this morning to try and WhatsApp you guys because there's no internet at the hotel sitting at the farm.
having my parents on this shoot was a huge, big help. My mom helped produce a lot of the shoot. She actually scouted this place. It's called Cedarberg. It's sort of in the middle of the Tankwa Karoo.
It's magnificent. It's a beautiful, look at this.
Good evening, Gateman.
It's very rare to have rain in this part of the country, but when it does rain, it's generally pretty epic. I'd been to the Karoo, but never that part of the Karoo, like Cedarberg. So it was great. I mean, it was just so cool also to go and be able to do this in South Africa, you know, to really go home and like really have a part of the art, such a big part of it be in my home country, you know.
Slowly come up.
Where do you think that could fit in where you're singing something together, lying on his back, and then I come in?
We do harmonies in the chorus.
In the chorus.
Yeah.
Good.
No, no, stop, John, stop. You need to, you're still bent over, right?
Yeah.
Show me, you think you gotta be like this.
Yeah.
No. You gotta stick your bum out, John. Yeah, and like, you see, I'm gonna put my weight here.
Yes, I know, but it's just sometimes the balance getting up then is not as easy as it seems.
Is that okay?
Yep.
I mean, I love the color red. I think it pops really well with all the surroundings that we're in. It pops in the desert, it pops with the sand, it pops with all the green grasses. I think it's a really good color that you don't necessarily find in nature other than like maybe beautiful flowers, you know? But it really is the contrast. It's great.
Most of the stuff we shot today was for Songs on Dawn, which is a song called Falling Asleep. And to me, that's kind of almost the centerpiece of the whole album. It's just this dream world kind of journey. It's a song I'm very proud of. All of my favorite songs of ours, I think, are ones that make me feel like they're taking me on a journey. Like it's got this escapist thing, which to me is kind of, in some ways, that's maybe the mission statement of St. Lucia. It's this kind of like taking you on like a journey.
We're in the Cedarberg and it's magical. It's full moon tonight, so you can actually see it with your eyes. And tomorrow morning we're gonna hike before sunrise to a place called the Wolfberg Arch. You know, people don't think there's wolves in Africa, but there's the werewolf of the Cedarberg.
Open eyes, by the moon we sleep tonight. We'll stay outside by the television.
You have a crack in your...
Yeah, I know.
On my mind, like a radio inside.
So where are we, guys?
We are hiking the Wolfberg Arch in the Cedarberg, and
These are the cracks on the way.
these are the cracks, the Wolfberg cracks. This is one of them. And I guess you hike through this crack for quite a while, and I don't know, come out somewhere. I've never been here before. This is awesome.
That's where I would sleep. In there.
I'll say it's a good day.
See the lights in the stairs as you go. Guess we'll never know the fear of falling.
So we did a big, epic hike today. It was epic, it was amazing, but the things that we saw were just incredible. Just this country is insanely beautiful. We
We kind of knew that we were going to go and see this arch, and that was the mission. But as life takes its sort of turns, you know, we suddenly found ourselves in these caves, and we're like going down these like narrow like slits of whatever, and finding ourselves in this cave with a huge arch, and amazing, just grand.
And we did it with a very small crew, 4 of us, Zandel, Jean, Shaheen, myself.
So we'll keep running through the years, like a song keeps you holding back those tears. We belong on the other side of fear. See the lights in the stairs as you go.
And there is the Wolfberg Arch.
You gotta do the things in order to really feel them and experience them, because you can be in front of your iPad or your phone or whatever, but like when you actually do it and you're connected to the nature and you're connected to the people that are doing it with you, and you're sweating and you're feeling tired and your Achilles heel is not working the way you want it to work, and it's all these emotions. And I think this is what life is all about, to experience the moments in the moment. Yeah.
South Africa is such a beautiful country, and I feel like I got to see a side of it that I had never seen.
All my life I've been waiting for you, but something reminds me I got things to do. I didn't know that I wanna be happy. I didn't know that I wanna be sure.
We are heading back to Cape Town for our final shoots, and I'm very excited about that, as we are going to be working with the dancers.
So my name is John. Hi.
So we just popped into their studio in Cape Town to meet them and to see some of the choreography that they've been working on.
So we're back in Cape Town, and we're staying with my sister and her family again. And you know, what's been so cool about this shoot is it's really felt kind of like a family affair in some way. Everyone's chipped in, everyone's been helping out. Tonight we're eating my favorite childhood dish, kind of the national dish of South Africa, called bobotie.
So today we're at a quarry called Apollo Bricks. And we also get to finally record with the dancers, which is exciting.
Now I'm a shadow of the man I once was. I didn't know I wanna be happy. I didn't know I wanna be sure. Turn around and pay my respect. Something reminds me of a little too good. I didn't know and I wanna believe it. I didn't know here on the floor. Now we're so
John, just turn your head to me because I see that clamp. Yeah, there we go. And try and follow me with the Shaheen. Could you put that cloth over your shoulder or over your head? There we go. Thank you, bro. There we go. Perfect. That's beautiful.
So as we were filming Pie in the Sky throughout the day started really beautiful and blue, and then as the day progressed, the storm kind of built, and we managed to capture actual lightning in a few of the shots, which felt kind of magical. So, you know, everyone had a lot to do on this day. Everyone was juggling a million different balls, and so something was bound to happen.
Awesome. Great, thank you. Great, guys. That's beautiful.
Woo!
Well done.
It's $8,000. Yeah, it's literally.
I drove literally over it.
Oh my fucking god, dude!
Sorry, I put it there for the wind and for everything.
God, like this is. I'm sorry.
Okay,
like,
it's happened.
Yeah, I know. We keep going.
Okay. So.
And so we kept going, even though we were one camera down. And today is our last shoot day in South Africa on our South African adventure. So today we are going to be in the wineland, the Cape Winelands, specifically in the swamp hunt. And the purpose of this is to do a night shoot. You know, one side of our album is dawn, one side is dusk, and so we're going to be doing some of the videos for the dusk part, which will be kind of more in the dark and night. And yeah, so that's the main reason we're coming here, but we are also coming here to drink wine.
Retire here and become an alcoholic.
We are going to Agulhas. Agulhas. G'day, Shane.
G'day, mate.
I would move in here in a second. Literally.
So Crimes of Passion, it's kind of a, I don't know, it feels kind of like a more 90s than 80s, but there's definitely a bit of 80s in there, kind of club jam a little bit. You know, and it's not really a love song, it's almost like a female empowerment anthem or something, I don't know, like.
When I hear Crimes of Passion, I can't help but go. Yeah, it's very catchy. I think it's very young love. School discos.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh, sorry. So it's after that. That was me. That was also me.
Don't worry, I'm gonna keep on rolling.
Great dancers, beautiful style, beautiful control of their bodies. It was awesome to see. For me, Nicholas and Veronica were just like a perfect example of like people who would go forever and not once complain. I mean, they're bare feet on the gravel and they're still pumped.
It was so special spending some time with my parents. Just still felt good to hang out with everyone, look at the stars and just think about what we just achieved in the last couple of weeks. It was fun, but it was stressful too. We really were trying to do a lot and, you know, with not many resources. So I'm very proud of what we managed to do, you know.
I think we learned a lot. I've learned a lot. I feel like it was a good accomplishment. I think we did really well. And we ate well too.
Patti is just the most amazing human, you know, that I've had the pleasure of meeting and spending 22 years with. I've never spent 22 years with anyone else, apart from my parents.
Baby, don't cry in your
We have 2 beautiful kids together. We've just been on so many crazy adventures, and she's just so game to like do the crazy shit.
So now we are in Konstanz, Germany, where I grew up, carrying on the family affair of this video shoot. Jean and the kids and I, we've been living here for the last 4 years with my family around. Just like Philip and Janine did in South Africa, my whole family is helping out for this shoot. And we're excited to have the band here, so it's nice to have everybody in town and finish the shoot here. Feels like a full circle.
Guten Tag. Guten Tagis.
We know all the families really well, actually, you know, so it's just like from this band, or like from the 2 of us, you know, it's grown into like a band and their family, and like I think that's so cool. So the first location for our shoot here in Switzerland is the Fuela Pass.
My dad's Wurstsalat.
Sausage salad. Super healthy. Very good, yeah. This is kind of like my ideal meal. We just need to name this tour. This is kind of a week tour, the kosher tour.
Actually, my dad found it because we wanted something where it's high above the tree line, so it is a little bit like alien-like.
Yo. How's that, Yeah, man.
Man, I have been craving going to the mountains for a long time. I guess the best way I could describe it is like what we were doing up there, it just felt like life was on your skin. You never know if you're going to end up in that same place again.
So the experience shooting the videos in Germany and Switzerland, the first word that comes to mind is fucking cold.
Where are we shooting?
I am warm.
Like
this is a Minnesota summer.
Besides that, really fun, and I feel like the landscape, gorgeous, beautiful. And we even made it a point to kind of say that like it's like when you have a landscape like that, you don't need a bunch of lights and production. The landscape is all you need. You know, landscape and a nice red outfit.
There's something about these 2 records that like explore 2 completely different sides of who we are as a band, you know, and really to an extreme. You know, the one is like a bit more like bandy 70s, the other one is more like a bit more like clubby, dancey, like pop in some kind of way. Just making this taught me a lot about patience, being patient and just slowly pushing a boulder up the hill, you know, and not expecting too much too soon and just taking my time.
I feel like in life you can bullshit. You can put on a front in a lot of ways, and I feel like we all do it. We all might not want to seem insecure and we want to seem confident. You can kind of put on a show, but music, you can't lie. You can't BS music. It's all out there. So you really get to know a person by the music they create. And even a live band, like you can't fake it. It's like you either have it or you don't. So to me, musical expression is one of the purest forms of honesty.
A lot of people they want to make something so that other people can like it. They want to make something so that they can make money, etc. And I don't think Jean or Patti have ever done anything in their life, ever, that didn't first come from a place of love and passion and wanting to express.
The dynamic of the band, to me, is just as important as the musical element. And also, you know, kind of a side note is I've known Nikki and Ross since college. So 10 years, even before St. Lucia, we were little jazz nerds together playing in college. So we kind of have that element as well. This history, even before we all joined together as a band for St. Lucia.
Like after you've been playing jazz gigs for years and you start playing music for people who are dancing,
it's hard to go back.
It's been so great having the band here. We're having such a good time. First shoot done, 2 more to go. So our next shoot is in Nuensdorf in Switzerland, and we are shooting in a forest of our friends, Henny and Rolly. They live on a farm.
And then we're gonna film Blair Witch #2.
What St. Lucia is to me, in my life, it's sad, it's special. It's definitely kind of come together in this special amalgamation of musicianship and creativity and live performance as well as studio. Definitely launched a big part of my production and studio career off, which has been great. Yeah, so I guess it is pretty special to me, now that I say it out loud.
Aww.
We'll delete that.
Lights Off, there's just something very grand and epic about that song, but also it also has a little bit of this like 90s breakbeat quality to it, even though it doesn't really sound like a breakbeat, it sounds like live drums. What I like about that song is it feels kind of like, it just feels like a pop song, but with this kind of like very grand production.
Playing with St. Lucia, for me, in my life, undoubtedly is the most significant musical experience that I've ever had. In terms of years of things and how it's grown and flexed and moved and kind of, I mean, there's no experience in my musical career that I've, in my life maybe, even that's as significant.
And at this point, it's like family, you know. We've done so much together, we've gone through so much together, and that experience of having gone through life together for the last, I don't know, 12, 13 years is like really special.
Who's my favorite person in the group?
Those are the real questions. Yeah. This is when the real interview starts.
Like a good parent, I love all my children equally. But that doesn't mean I can't have favorites once in a while. Cut.
It's funny because when I think about St. Lucia now, I think more about the people than the project. Like, of course, hope that fucking shit blows up crazy and fucking headlining crazy festivals and people are listening to the music. And you know what, this is another thing. And you'll notice this with this project, that when people love this music, they really love this music, and they come to so many shows and they support and they're active in participating in its growth and in its movements. I hope it becomes the biggest fucking band in the world. But what I really hope for is that everybody is healthy and happy.
Playing amazing big shows is one thing, but to be able to say, hey, we're still a band and we love each other, and it's like, I cherish every moment with them. That to me is like the biggest accomplishment.
So the last shoot we did was in our garden at home. I think I haven't laughed this much in years. We had a great last night. And it was such a great way to wrap up the shoot.
What is my biggest dream for the band? Total domination. I think, honestly, I think just to be able to do this for a long time, for it to continue and to speak to people and touch people's lives and to have a connection there.
At this point, just to keep it going, you know, just take opportunities where they come up and keep writing cool and interesting music. And I mean, I love being on the road. I love playing.
I really would love to. I'd love to play a lot more festivals. I just love for more people to hear what we do.
I hope we can continue to do this for another 10, 20, 30 years because we all love being together so much and we all love the music. And even beyond that, I hope for us that we get an even bigger audience.
And I hope that when people come back and they listen to it in time, that it ends up feeling the same to them. Wow, this is real art, or this is a real form of expression.